Hey guys, 270 and 380 here. Right now I've got the Senate map for 2016 up. Of course, this is very important races because whoever wins the presidency is going to have to work with the Senate to get things done. So it'll be important to see which party will control the Senate at the end of it. Right now the Republicans control the Senate, and some seats I'm projecting to go to the Democrats are Wisconsin and Illinois. In Wisconsin, Russ Feingold, the former senator, the Democrat, is challenging Ron Johnson, and he's been polling very well. Hillary Clinton's been polling well there too. I think the 2010 Tea Party Republican wave you saw won't be in Wisconsin this time. In Illinois, you have an extremely moderate Republican, Mark Kirk. He's only really shown to be a Republican on things like the Iran deal with Iran. He's up against a tough opponent, Tammy Duckworth. I think Illinois is going to go to the Democrats. In let's see, Nevada, Harry Reid, the minority leader, is retiring after many years of being the Nevada senator. Catherine Cortez Masto is leading in the polls, but Joe Heck and the Republicans have really run a good race here. It's still not over by any means. It's very close. I'm going to give it to the Democrats, though, because I think with the large Hispanic and Latino population, I think, and especially with the narrative that you see Donald Trump have, I think it's going to stay with the Democrats. Now, you have Florida, the state of Senator Marco Rubio, who's defending his seat against Congressman Patrick Murphy. I think Marco Rubio is going to win here. I think it'll be kind of close, but I think Marco Rubio has a solid hold on the seat. There we go. In North Carolina has been one of the most I think it seems every Senate, every time we have a Senate race, there's one seat that is just amazing. What happens? I think North Carolina has been the one this time. You've seen Deborah Ross, who is very unknown, extremely unknown, go up against the incumbent senator who has been the senator there for a while, and they're tied in some polls. I saw her from a very narrow lead, and it's unbelievable. I'm leaving that one as a swing state. Up in New Hampshire, where the governor Maggie Hassan is challenging Kelly Ayotte, I think Maggie Hassan's going to take it. I think Hillary Clinton's going to win there too, because they always say that it's a swing state, but it's got a Democratic lean, and they've been leading in the polls there. I think it's going to go solidly for the Democrats. In Indiana, you have the former senator defending. He's a Democrat defending the seat. It's an open seat against the Republicans. Democrats have been leading in the polls. It's not over by any means. It's still very close, but I'm going to give it to the Democrats. So basically, what's happened now is that the Democrats are at 51. So even if they don't win the presidency, because if the 50-50 deadlock, because there's 100 seats, 2 seats for every state, then the vice president breaks a tie. So even if the country elects a Republican vice president, the Democrats would still have control at this time. And the last one we haven't looked at yet is Missouri. It's very close against Secretary of State Jason Kander, who, he's said on guns, he supports the Second Amendment, but he also supports background checks. He's run a good campaign. I think it's going to stay with the Republicans. I just don't think that the Democrats can take back Missouri, or not take it back, but win Missouri yet. I think they've still got some work to do before they can win it. But Obama's come close before. It's not over, but I think the Republicans are going to win. So that brings you to the vice president situation. I mean, even if the Democrats don't win, they still get the vice president. They still will control the Senate, even without a vice president. The Republicans are at 48, so they're down quite a bit, especially if they don't get a vice president. They've got a lot to go to get to 51. And you start looking, well, where can we do that? North Carolina, very close. If we could get that, if the Republicans can win that, it's still very close, and Nevada, still very close, and, even Indiana and New Hampshire. Oh, not Vermont, sorry, that's pretty solidly Democrat. But even in New Hampshire and Indiana, it's very close. So, the Democrats don't have a guaranteed shot, but they've got a good one. Thanks, guys.